Well, good morning, Cancer, or good afternoon, or good evening. I'm Karen with Veronica's Dreams Tarot and Coaching. This reading is for Cancer, end of March, beginning of April. This is a personal growth reading, which I feel is more timeless anyway. Like, this is something that you will come across when you need to. If it does not resonate, please look at your sun, moon, or rising. I do feel like these are, again, something that you'll come across when you're supposed to. Um, they are not predictive as much as they are advice driven. So this would be a basis of a situation either that's making you change or that you're choosing to change. What is blocking you, obstacles and fears, strengths that you have in place, advice, and outcome. Keep in mind these are very current. I don't read far out, so the outcome is not necessarily the end of the road. It's just the kind of the first stop along the way. It's going to be recent. And we're using the Wizard's Tarot if I didn't say that. Okay, basis for the change. High Priestess, Five of Wands, block, Three of Wands, Knight of Cups, fears or obstacles, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, strengths, Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and advice, Six of Swords, King of Pentacles. I'm going to be honest, I feel like this does have something to do with money or work because your strength is the Ace of Pentacles and your advice is King of Pentacles. It could be your home in general. Well, let's see. And the outcome, and I won't repeat the outcome right now. Of course. Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like that is, this is a struggle. And then we have the Five of Wands as the basis. So this is some kind of fight, struggle. The Five of Swords does tell me, though, it's within yourself. If that makes sense. And so does the High Priestess. So this alone tells me that you're having a struggle within yourself, in your head. And these two cards together tell me that because the High Priestess is things that are within ourselves, with that either we are looking at spiritually, it's our intuition, it's us within. And the Five of Wands, of course, is about conflict or, competition, that kind of thing. And I think that that's what the basis is here, is you're conflicting with some kind of energy that you feel like it's almost like this. For Cancer, I believe this is an inner thing. Like, this is something that you're dealing with and struggling with inside yourself. This is not probably anything that someone else is bringing in. It's an inner struggle with you. There's a good chance it could be, the more I'm looking at this, you have everything here. So I think it's life in general, and we'll have to read on and make some sense of it as we go. But I really just feel like there's some super inner struggle with where you're at in your life in general. And you're going, where do I go? What do I do? What do I change? Is there anything I need to change? And again, it's within you. And what's blocking you is you have got the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And I feel like that things are good in your life. So the Three of Wands saying that that things will get better, the ships will come in, and you realize this. but are they what you really want? And that's the block. You don't have it. It's not like there's this really hard bad life by any means. You realize that you have what you need to survive. You have the things, in place. You're grateful for those. You're very grateful for those. But are they what you love? Are they what you are yearning for, like in your heart? And this is water, of course, too. So which is your sign is water. So you're you're feeling very much like I need more, but not because I don't have enough. It's just not what I want and what I feel like I need to complete myself. Fears and obstacles. So the and this makes sense too. You've got the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Again, the Six of Pentacles says you've done what it takes. You have you have enough to share. You have enough to give, but you're not getting. You feel like you're not getting like, and I don't think like you're doing this in a selfish way by any means. I feel like it's just more finding your true self. And it's funny because you have this on, and these are so this the Six of Pentacles is on the left side, the Eight of Cups is on the right side, and here you had the Three of Wands on the left side and the Knight of Cups on the right side. So I do feel like you have these, and you have conflicted things all the way up the chain. But this to me says it's funny because your strengths and fears have the cups in them, but your fears and blocks have cups in them. So you're looking to find serenity, you're looking to find love, you're looking to find romance. Whatever, it doesn't have to be a love person. Like it could be just something that you really love inside your life. But walking away from what you have because you've got the Three of Wands as part of your block. You know that you have achieved. You know that you are stable. You know that and you appreciate that. You have gratefulness inside you because you have the Six of Pentacles here as part of the thing. And do I give up the ability to share and to give, to walk away from this, to find something that fills my heart? That's hard. So that's what's like blocking that fear of moving forward or moving away. Now keep in mind, like when we do these readings, these just because this is coming up, it doesn't mean that there is a necessity for you to leave this behind. And keep in mind, these are tarot readings and they are for entertainment purposes. But what I like to do is they're shining the light. Like if you hear this reading and go, you're right, you know what, I do have what I want and need, and I don't want to make the change. Or, yeah, I do have what I want and need, but I'm missing something and I do need to change something. So keep that in mind, please, as we go through this. So your strengths are the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, which the Ace of Pentacles is a great, you have that ability to, I almost feel like this is ability to manifest something. And the Eight of Wands, I feel like that too. Like it's a very spiritual feeling to me. So that you have the ability to, and you have and the Eight of Wands would also have passion and energy. You have it within you to move forward and create something new. You've got that energy and you've got the know-how with the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like you've created new things in your life probably quite a bit if this resonates, because that Ace of Pentacles means that you have the ability to do that. So if you look back at your life and look at all of the fresh starts or the new things that you've done, look at how you got them. That's something that, sometimes we need to remember the good things that we do and the things that we're good at, or the things that just come naturally that we don't even realize we're good at because they come naturally. So we just think everybody's good at them because they come naturally to us. So, yeah, keep that in mind as you move forward. So your advice is Six of Swords and the King of Pentacles. I think there is something here to remember with the King of Pentacles, to stay da, 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 to stay grounded, to know, and it could even be reach out to someone that's very stable and that has, that kind of can guide you in a way that you trust. The Six of Swords is about, making that decision whether you want to move forward or not, and if you do it. You can leave things that aren't well behind. And two, this could be like a time to go, okay, this is what I have, that I know I have, that I'm grateful for, but this is what I want. And do I even need to really leave these things that I have to get what I want? You might not have to. And that could be what this is saying is, do you really need to leave to really like do the Six of Sword thing and really just move away from stuff? You don't have to. If you have this whole left side is, you've got what it takes, you've got what you need. There's something missing, but maybe it's reaching out and reaching out to someone you trust, and that maybe you feel is knowledgeable, or even if they're not older than you, you feel that they give good advice or that kind of thing, where before you just pick up and move, because you might not need to move completely away from something. You may need to do something to add something in. So, and the reason why I'm really talking about not leaving is because your outcome is the Three of Swords. That's not a good outcome. It's just not, because that's heartache, that's hurt, and it could be like, if you don't make some kind of difference in your life, you could end up with a heartache. But if you're not careful on what you do, you could end up with this. I will pull a couple more cards on this Three of Swords. I don't ever like leaving a reading with a Three of Swords. I think so when I did it, I got the Eight of Swords, the Sun, and the Devil. And the Eight of Swords is being stuck, and the Devil is being tied to something, and the Sun is happiness. So I think you're tying up, you're feeling that the idea of happiness is in something else. You have this stuck idea on what happiness is. So I would really, um, yeah, I would take a look at, if you're making changes in your life, really just stop and take a look at that. Because again, these are not predictive. This is the Three of Swords, but knowing what you know, you can do things differently too. And free will. And that's what we have the tarot for, right? If we're not careful. But I think here's the clue to all of it, to everything that you're looking at. Your idea of happiness, you're stuck on some certain idea, and that's why I think maybe the Six of Swords is saying move away from that idea, that you could get that happiness in a different way, but you're stuck on one thing. Like, you're stuck on this one idea, whatever that is. You got Eight of Swords and the Devil and that Sun right in between. So you think this is the way to happiness. And I think that sometimes when we're so stuck on a certain way to happiness, that we're not enjoying the journey along the way, which that journey could show us what true happiness is anyway, and not having to change anything. This is a difficult reading. Keep in mind, free will, tarot reading, entertainment. I want to say that because, I don't want anyone to make any, harsh decisions, because what I'm getting is some really mixed ideas here. I get the idea that this is what you think you need to do because you're not finding, you're conflicted with something inside of you, and you feel like you need to change something. But this whole left side says that you have what you need and you have everything, but there's something that feels off. And then with that, you have everything again, your strength with the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So, and then the ending being the Three of Swords tells me like this is something you need to be really careful about. And with this as the clarifier, you're not going to be happy if you're stuck on one idea to make you happy. In other words, Yeah. You can't be stuck on one idea to make you happy. I hope this makes sense. This was tough. I'm not gonna lie. This is really tough. Um, this is a really tough reading. And but at the same time, if this resonates with you, I would really take a step back and see that maybe the journey is what you need, not this one idea of joy, and to bring joy into your life. So this would be like something like where someone feels like, they have to validate, or they won't be happy until they have a partner, or they won't be happy until they have $1 million, or they're stuck on one idea of happiness, and not looking at the other things as, and it's not necessarily, okay, if you're not happy, it's not that what you have doesn't make you happy. There's something else missing, absolutely, but maybe it's not exactly what you think it is. And that's the time to explore and reach out. So, I hope this resonated. Please let me know if it did. Hit the like button and comment, please. If it did not resonate, again, please check out your other placements and see what those say. So take care. Have a beautiful day.